Hey, welcome back to OuchCouch. Metal Freak Neo here, and I'm here to ramble for 10 minutes again about random things, I guess. So, as I have said in the previous episode about the perks of, having family around, and in the episode before that about how I feel so lonely, I think I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, or maybe I can just unveil in next almost 9 minutes. Um, what I have been thinking about, like when I thought that I'm going to record another episode today, was like why I record podcasts or I attempt to do that. Well, partially as I have just thought, um, the reason is actually common every single time I've attempted to record something myself, not necessarily podcast. I once tried my hand in vlogging at one time, and in all of these times, every single time I attempt to record myself had one common denominator. I'm getting there, but before that I have to like just make a quick recap about why, and I just want to make a quick recap about it. So I think I first started vlogging around 2017, and I was very inspired by Good Mythical Morning, Smosh, and all those YouTube channels. I thought I should start something for myself as well. So there was that, and then that didn't work, of course, because it requires a lot of commitment, editing, timing, doing SEO work. It's a lot of steps. Content creation is so not my thing. So eventually I stopped. I just discontinued with uploading videos, and then I started recording another podcast before that. It's called Rant Dom, where I try to rant about stuff I wanted to rant about. And that was possibly in my SoundCloud. It still is there, but it's garbage. Still a lot of like unedited, a lot of pauses, and as I do it again here, like a lot of ums and ahs and ohs. So it's not really like possible to hear. I mean, it is very difficult to hear a podcast, or I mean, to listen difficult to listen podcast. It's not something nearly close to engaging or anything. I have been always doing the same thing. I'm alone and I'm rambling about random stuff. So that was there. And now here I am. I mean, it was like around in 2021 when I was doing this pod, OuchCouch. And yeah, the at that time again, I was doing it because I'll get there, I promise. So that was my third attempt to like do a pod on my own. Or I mean, not third attempt, it was the second attempt at recording a podcast, and third attempt altogether, like recording something for myself. And now it's fourth media attempt and third solo pod attempt for me. Again, as I am recording this episode, it's Ep 7, I guess. So here is that. So I am getting to the point of why I record myself, and more like when I am motivated to make these recordings, whether it's video or audio or both. I mean, of course, if it's video, it's both. the thing is, I do that when I have some unprocessed emotions, more like repressed emotions. I'm trying to push something down inside because I cannot talk about it to anyone. That's when I do this, because sometimes drawing or writing even doesn't cut it. I need to let it out, I need to talk about it, but I cannot talk about it with anyone. So in those times comes the pod. Or like, creating content of any kind. I have to talk things out of myself. And of course, I don't talk about what is bothering me in this content either. In these contents either. I wouldn't talk about what was going inside my head or what I was actually trying to process. I wouldn't talk about in my vlog. I would just talk around it, or maybe focus on something else, and just to get something out of me. And every single time I have been recording or trying to record parts on my own, it's been the same. I have been trying to process something without talking about it to anyone. And currently I'm doing just that again. I can't bring myself to talk about it. I don't have any confidants with whom I can really share what I have gotten myself into, or the thing I am feeling right now. So here I am talking around it again, and I think I'll get over it. I think I will. I always do. It takes time, it takes resources, it takes part of my sanity, and I don't know, emotional portfolio. I mean, emotional investment, of course. So, yes, I'm trying to push something down myself. I mean, yes, that's happening right now. Like, it's just the cost of doing this, pushing things down, pushing emotions, like repressing emotions and feelings, is getting really higher. And we don't really talk much about the capitalism of our emotions, the capitalism of emotional attachments. I'm not sure I am going to talk in elaboration about this because I have a lot to say about it, and I think I will, if not today, then in upcoming episodes. It needs to be talked about because it's very important, in my opinion, because we often don't realize how expensive and how precious our investment, I mean, emotional investments are. Like, we are very aware of how important and how, expensive, or how uh, significant our monetary investments are, our intellectual investments are. But when it comes to our emotion, we oftentimes just don't care or don't even realize how much of our involvement has a toll on us, and it translates into the more visible and tangible aspects like our finances. Extends its effect is on our health, on our intellect, or more like our ability to be more analytical in life. These emotional investments affect all of these sectors of our life. So it's not something just touchy feely or something abstract. It has its own cost. So I think I'm gonna stop now, and I will talk about it later someday. So for now on, I'm sorry, and I think I will suffer in silence tonight and today. Thank you everyone for listening. Goodbye.